بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين صلى الله وسلم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم أجمعين. جزاكم الله khairan for asking me to share with you inshallah some Ramadan tips for myself and for you as well. There's a couple things that I would like to mention in the minute or two that I have. First, that the Prophet Muhammad alayhi afdal as-salah was taslim, what he came with of this beautiful religion, there is a reason behind it. There's a wisdom in everything that he asked us to do. So fasting the month of Ramadan, there's a wisdom behind it. There's a wisdom behind why we were being asked to fast. The Prophet ﷺ said in the hadith of Sayyidina Abu Hurairah that's found in Bukhari and Muslim that fasting is unique. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He gives for every good deed 10 times its worth, up to 700 times. Except for fasting, He said fasting is for me and I will reward for it. And the Prophet ﷺ explained part of why fasting is unique by saying that the person leaves their food, leaves their drink, leaves their desires for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's sake alone. And Imam al-Ghazali explains to us, rahmatullahi ta'ala alayh, that fasting is unique in two ways. One, that a person literally goes against their most basic nature to eat and to drink and to engage in desire for Allah. And that doing that is a huge tool against the shaitan and against their own egos, which use those things as ways to accomplish evil deeds. And Imam al-Ghazali adds another point, and he said fasting is closer to sincerity than any other of the acts of worship, or it's easier to be sincere, because prayer and hajj and zakah and these other deeds, you see people do them. But fasting is not doing something. You don't see somebody not do something. You're not watching them for the whole 16 or 17 hours that they're fasting. So if a person really does fast, they're doing it, inshallah, more likely for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The hadith goes on, it says many things, but one of the things I'd like to point out is the hadith says, then it goes on, the Prophet ﷺ says that if one of you is fasting, then let them not engage in obscene speech, let them not say lewd things, and if someone tries to get them angry, somebody tries to curse them, then let them say to that person, I am fasting. Because as the Prophet ﷺ said, fasting is a shield. So fasting is not just about staying away from food and drink, as some of the other tips have mentioned to you all, but it's also about working at yourself. And one of the things that we can really overcome during this fasting month is we can work on certain bad traits that we have. Many of us, maybe we struggle with getting angry if somebody says something to us, or maybe with arguing with people about things that are not important, or maybe with saying bad speech. All of these things are bad habits, and we can get sin for them depending upon their level. And so we should use Ramadan as a time to overcome that. Because during holy months, brothers and sisters, the good deeds are increased and the evil deeds are increased as well. And so in the hadith of Salman al-Farisi radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, that's narrated in Shu'ab al-Iman of al-Bayhaqi, the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam said that during Ramadan, that a sunnah, a voluntary act, is worth the same amount as an obligatory act outside the month of Ramadan. And then a obligatory act during Ramadan is worth 70 times what an obligatory act would be worth outside of Ramadan. So you get more good deeds for doing your good. But we also fear that during that month, a holy month, if we did evil, that it would be worth more against us. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that that's not the case and that He protect us. So I ask you and myself, inshallah, during this month, that we understand the value and the merit of this month, and that we also work to overcome kind of some of the evils that are inside of us, and to turn towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sincerely. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for you and I, as the Prophet ﷺ said in the hadith of Bukhari and Muslim, that those who fast the month of Ramadan full of faith, expecting reward or certain reward, that they'll be forgiven of all of their sins, that the person who stand at night in prayer during the month of Ramadan full of faith, expecting reward, that they've been forgiven of all of their sins, and the one who stands Laylatul Qadr in prayer, full of faith, expecting full reward, that they'll be forgiven of all their sins. We ask that for you, inshallah, and for ourselves. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wa sallallahu wa sallam ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sallam ajma'in.